Tamale women furious.
My name is Zakaria Abbas. I am an entrepreneur. I'm currently at Tamale. We help the women to process quality butter as well, find good market for them in the system. Shea butter is from a natural tree, that is a shea tree. So the women go to the bush to pick the shea nut and come and process into the shea kernel. So some of them don't do the picking. Some of them do the buying. Like this community, for instance, they go to the community, the market, and buy the shea kernel. They dip up, that is removing the fruits from the kernel, and they send it to the boiling process. The boiling process is not just normal boiling. That's why we say parboiling. You put it on fire for about 45 minutes. And when you want to parboil, there's a process. You don't have to fill the pot to the brim. You need to put it at a level, and the water to just fetch small, so that the vapor actually helps in what? Parboiling the fruit. So in 45 minutes, you pour it down like you are seeing it, then it dries up. At least sometimes it takes like 3 days for it to be dry up. Then you crack it. Then you have kernel like this. So with the kernel, you now dry it again, and they go through the crushing. The crushing is actually done by a crusher. It's a machine that crushes, but actually before they were using their manual hands to do the crushing. So fortunately, people came up with new innovations and measures, and now we have a crusher which make the process look very simple and faster. After crushing, then you now send it and do the roasting, and this is what you are seeing right now. You fill the roaster and onto the fire like this, and you start the process. So to see whether it's well roast or not, when you open, you fetch the kernel and you put water on it, you see it make an original sound like something is boiling. When it's that way like this, that means it's well dried. Then they pour it on the ground like you are seeing. Then when it's cooled, then you send it back to the grinding mill like we are here. So with the grinding mill, as you can see, it will now grind it into the shea cake like you are seeing. You can see it coming out. Then when the shea cake is well cooled, then they will go for the kneading. Like this is where we are. The kneading, like the women are doing, is in 2 folders. We have the manual one like she's doing right now, and we have the machine like you are seeing it. So with the manual, you see that the first stage, it looks black. This is the first stage. You see that as she's kneading, you see it keeps changing. It stages, so it keeps changing to this stage. As you can see, it's now getting whiter and whiter. So as they are kneading, they keep pouring water, that is warm water, like they are doing. So as they keep pouring the warm water, you see that the process keep changing to this stage where you can now fetch the fat out of the water. This is what she's doing right now. You see that she's fetching the fat out of the water. So after you fetch all the fat out, you now send it for what? The boiling. And this is what we are seeing right now. The it start very, you will not see the oil, but for some time the oil will come and they will now what? Sieve the oil out. You get your oil out, you let it settle for some time, and you reboil like she's taking us through again. So after the reboiling, then you now come and what? Let it settle again. After it's settled, then you now sieve it, and you have your shea butter being liquid. Then you leave it for a day, like a day or something, a day or two, depending on the weather. When the weather is very hot, it can take like 2 days, but when it's cool like this season, you see that it will solidify very fast. A day will do. Okay, so you see that it's now solidified, so it's ready to go into the market. And this is the point that customers pick to the market. So it's in two folders. When they are fortunate, a customer like this comes around, he buys with his packaging materials and send it away. But when they are not fortunate, they send it themselves to the market to sell. But fortunately, we have somebody currently doing the buying, as you can see. So she is packaging into 12 kg and with his packaging materials. So from here,